What if I told you that Serena Williams' own former coach just predicted that Novak Djokovic is about to bust his A and break the iron grip Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner have over men's tennis? Asterisk, because right now, one of the most respected voices in the sport believes Djokovic is gearing up for one final, furious strike, and it's coming at the 2026 Australian Open. Welcome to Net Rush Report. Let's get straight into it. Rennae Stubbs, Serena Williams' ex-coach and one of the sharpest analysts in the game, has made a bold claim. Novak Djokovic is the only man alive who can walk into Melbourne Park and dethrone Alcaraz and Sinner. These two young superstars have won the last 8 Grand Slams, turning the ATP Tour into their personal two-man kingdom. But Stubbs says the king isn't done yet, and he's coming back for his crown. On her latest episode of the Rennae Stubbs podcast, she broke down the ongoing dominance of Alcaraz and Sinner. According to her, Djokovic is studying, preparing, and mentally circling the Australian Open like a wolf waiting for the perfect moment. And why wouldn't he? Melbourne is his home turf, his fortress, his kingdom. 10 of his 24 Grand Slam titles were won right there. Stubbs pointed to something important. Djokovic's 2025 Australian Open run, where he beat Carlos Alcaraz before an untimely injury forced him to retire mid-match against Alexander Zverev in the semifinals. She believes that if Djokovic reaches the business end of the tournament healthy, he won't just compete, he'll dominate. Now, let's be honest, Stubbs did admit she isn't fully convinced Djokovic can take down Jannik Sinner. The Italian has risen to become the most dangerous hardcourt player on earth and already has Djokovic's number on several big occasions. But she also noted one crucial thing. If there's any place left on the planet where Djokovic has a realistic shot of beating Sinner, it's Melbourne, that court, that atmosphere, that history. It transforms him. Remember, in 2025, Djokovic made all 4 Grand Slam semifinals, losing to either Alcaraz or Sinner in 3 of them. He was close, very close. But close isn't enough when you're hunting a record-breaking 25th major. 2026 might be his final all-in push. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Djokovic's path clears up. The top 4 seeds for the 2026 Australian Open are already locked in. Carlos Alcaraz, Jannik Sinner, Alexander Zverev. This means Djokovic cannot face Alcaraz or Sinner until the semifinals. That alone is huge, that he avoids both of his biggest rivals in the early rounds, giving him time to settle, warm up, and play his way into peak form. In 2025, this exact scenario allowed him to take out Alcaraz before disaster struck. This time, he wants redemption. With 10 titles in Melbourne, Djokovic is still the biggest threat to the Alcaraz-Sinner dynasty. And if he's healthy, confident, and fueled by one last mission, Stubbs believes he'll bust his ***, training to take over the sport again. Even at this stage of his career. One last dance, one last chase, one last shot at immortality. And it's all happening at the 2026 Australian Open. Thanks for watching Net Rush Report, your home for the fastest, sharpest, and boldest tennis updates. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned. We'll keep you ahead of every breaking storyline in the sport.